Here we have West Virginia Oathkeeper telling somebody from Canada, after West Virginia Oathkeeper said that his West Virginia Appalachian militia alone could take out all of Canada. They could take over Canada in a day while having a long lunch. And somebody said, bring it on, yada, 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 and then told him we'd win in a trade war. And this guy said, West Virginia Oathkeeper says, how's that when you have nothing we need? The northern states need shit from Canada, that's for sure. The northern states rely on Canadian energy to keep the lights on, keep the heat flowing. What do you think happens to North Dakota, Idaho, Montana, upstate New York, Michigan, Wisconsin, if Canada cuts the power? Now, I know it doesn't affect you in West Virginia, but what do you think happens to those northern states if Canada truly decided to cut off all energy exports to the United States of America? And that's not touching the crude oil, right? Which, listen, would it mean that we wouldn't have any oil? No. Would it mean that there would be a severe jump in price for the price of a barrel of oil, and thus the gallon of gas that you put in your car here in the United States? Yeah, it would, according to the people in the know. So I would dare say that Canada does have things that we need. Not to mention the fact we have relied on Canada in literally every war we have ever fought. Canadian soldiers have fought side by side with American soldiers. You should know this, considering you were in the Marines. Here's one that perplexes me, though. Wasn't it guys like you that were bitching, moaning, and screaming that we need the Keystone XL because you kept telling us we need this Canadian oil to come down here to lower our gas price? We need it. We need it, we need it, we need it. Now here you are, now that Donnie says that we should attack or take over or whatever Canada. Well, you don't have anything we need. I think we're going to find out in short order, because Trump has announced that he is signing the 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico on February 1st. Now, he has to actually sign them. They're not signed yet. But once those are signed, we're going to see what Canada and Mexico do in retaliation to those tariffs. And we'll watch closely to what effects the Canadian retaliation has on the U.S. Economy as a whole. And we'll touch base again, but I don't think you're going to be very happy with the end result. Then again, maybe you will be. I mean, because you just want to take over Canada. You said we should invade it militarily. We should invade Greenland militarily. It'd be a fucking cakewalk. Maybe you just are going to be happy with paying higher prices for gas and seeing the northern states cold and dark because they don't have the energy to keep their houses lit and heated. Maybe you will. I don't know. My guess is that the people it's going to affect the most along the Canadian border are going to be Trump supporters. North Dakota went for Trump. South Dakota went for Trump. Wisconsin went for Trump. Michigan went for Trump. Idaho, Montana. While New York didn't, the rural areas of upstate New York certainly did. So, personally, I know this sounds fucked up, but if he truly does sign those tariffs on the 1st, I hope Canada immediately retaliates by cutting off all energy exports to the United States. Let's leave all of those Trump-supporting fuckwits up there in those northern states in the dark and the cold, and let's see if they still like Donald Trump after that.